morning, everybody. CryptoStrang here. This morning I'll talk about Ronin. It's been nearly 4 months since my last video. I spoke very fondly at the time about this project, this wonderful project created by Sky Mavis, the people behind AXIE Infinity, which was one of my biggest profits that I made in the last bull run. Done a video, it was literally just basically a couple of pounds, and it went up to over £130. Okay, I took profits about £80. I should obviously do more, but I was very happy with that. Now, Ronin to me is perfectly poised. Now, it's never financial advice, always state that, do your own research, but this is wonderfully poised. And when we go through about their DEX, their volume, and how much of the market they've got, I think you'll see the potential yourself. Certainly keeping your radar if you don't own any, and it's certainly worth, thinking long term of this project. It's definitely being built for longevity, and I think we're in a wonderful position still now. However, we'll go back to the previous video. You see on the screen, it was 52 pence, would you believe? And the markup was 141 million. So at the time, I said, to me, this is a gem. It was out the top 200, and I could see the potential here. Obviously, the team behind AXIE speaks volumes itself, literally, but I could see the potential here. Now, here we are today. We're £3.3. Okay, the market's gone up 800 million. Obviously, the market's gone up a lot since 4 months ago. However, it's still a massive pump, and now we're in the top 100, as you'd expect. We're now 88. Market 941 million. That is absolutely incredible. Volume in the last 24 hours in the 17 million. The supply is not fantastic when you look at basically 31%. However, we'll go through the staking side and the farm and the validators, etc., and you'll see where this is actually going with the tokenomics. Go on their website, roninchain.com, forged for game developers. There's a lot of information. I covered this on the previous video. It talks there about the partnerships, and people say how happy they're being it. Now, this is the really interesting part. This is where they've come on leaps and bounds since that last video. The all-time DEX volume is 9.41 billion. Now, Katana, which I didn't cover in the previous video, I'll show it in shortly, is now the second most used decentralized exchange out there, which is absolutely incredible. Let's be honest, that is amazing. That's a big statement to make. Okay, and that truly is wonderful. And also, when he talks here about the all-time NFT volume, over 4 billion, 15% of all NFT sales are actually done through Ronin, would you believe? Again, absolutely incredible. It talks there about the total value lot, the TVL. Also, the monthly active addresses are 2.93 million. Cost per transaction is absolutely minimal, which is obviously what all projects want. But this is a wonderful opportunity, and they keep getting more partnerships and more investments. Now, as I say, it's never financial for us to do your own research. Me personally, I think Ronin's still at a wonderful price. Now, remember what happened last time with AXIE Infinity. I think Ronin, I'm not going to say it's going to reach 120, 130 pounds, but it's got potential there. But again, it's been built for longevity. Do your own research. Only keep on your radar if you don't own any Ronin. Only time will tell if they reach where I believe they could reach. Okay, but there's no guarantee, obviously. So we talk about total transactions, 613 million. Obviously incredible. But the thing, the monthly active addresses is incredible as well. Web3 that works, the #1 Web3 gaming community. We speak a lot on this channel about all the different Web3 projects, NFTs, the marketplaces, and there's literally hundreds and hundreds of them. But some really are the top end, what I call the blue chip gaming, and obviously Ronin comes out. Similar to my done video about Celestia TIA, obviously a massive pump again over the last few months. That to me is very similar on the same sort of level as Ronin, very high quality. When you think about the previous bull run with Gala, Decentraland, obviously AXIE Infinity itself, there's loads of them, okay? But these are coming up and coming ones which I think are going to be absolutely huge this bull run. Okay, I really do believe that. It's also about decentralization, talk about security, scalability. Was obviously talk about the trilemma there of any blockchain, what you want security, and obviously the scalability. Obviously be decentralized, and the user experience, obviously massive a part of that as well. So when I covered the previous video, we talked about the validator. Now I said I was going to look into it. I never followed up on this. Even so, when it was 50p each, you can see there, stake minimum 250,000 RON to become a validator. So even then, it was obviously crazy. It was like £125,000. Now, need £750,000. Okay, it was obviously way, way, way beyond me. I think I'll ever be able to do, but I thought that was an incredible amount. But they've got a lot of people doing it. Okay, so again, validators, great rewards if you got in early. Perhaps if you got it way below I did. I got mine at basically about 35 pence, if I remember. I've done that video then. But however, you look at this, and that's just a whole nother level, isn't it? Obviously. Now, we talk about Katana, their decentralized exchange, the second biggest DEX out there. And again, I haven't used this yet, and I need to look into it to see. Because it's got a lot of interesting parts in it. Obviously, got the farm. Let's farm on with your LP tokens, and you get the rewards. Obviously, you've got a lot of information. I really need to look into this. Now, I'm actually quite fascinated by this. And I say I will look into it more in depth. Now, you can see also on CoinMarket, the spot trading volume, you can see there a lot. That is obviously a hell of a lot there. You can see it on the screen. But also the projects on the markets. Now, they're constantly adding more and more projects. Now, I think about the last bull run. You think of Smooth Love Potion. You'll games. Obviously, Axie Infinity itself, but there's some other ones on here. So it's another way of obviously keeping up to date. Pixels is another one. It's on my top 40 holdings. I think it's about, when I last looked, it was about 36, 37. I really like Pixels. I think it's a wonderful project in the making. You can see they had a good volume last 24 hours on Ronin as well. So the fact they've got their own DEX as well, again, is just another part of it. Now, I saw this tweet yesterday as well. Ronin is the third most used blockchain in the world. Pass it on. Now, that is a massive tweet, isn't it? To actually put that out there is a huge statement alone. When you think about this project long term, that is absolutely huge. Now, you can see a lot of people have gone back on that and talk about everything they're going to do. Someone even put here, so what are the plans to get to the first place, you know? But also, I found this interesting was Ronin was an amazing March with significant milestones, impressive growth. Coinbase has listed Ronin. That used to be massive news, didn't it? I think it still is in some respect, because Coinbase is still very much respected within the industry. However, you don't get the pumps like crazy like you used to have when someone was listed on Coinbase. You can see there the first launch pad of April, Plan Collect Live is on Ronin, 3 new tokens on Katana DEX. You can see that 1.8 million new addresses, they're saying, literally in the last month. Okay, and that is absolutely, again, massive news. Now, Sky Mavis, the people behind Axie Infinity and behind Ronin, I've been following them on Twitter. Basically, they say they started in 2018 with this vision, and they've done this post literally a few days ago. What a great week for AXIE and Ronin teams. So obviously cohesion together. They're actually doing absolutely fantastic. Pixels Online is now available on the Mavis market. So I say Pixels, I really do like that project. Okay, and it's just a lot of information here. And again, very active on Twitter. You can see there's nearly 4,000 posts. So between Sky Mavis, the head people, then you've got Axie Infinity and Ronin. I think Ronin has got massive potential, this bull market. You know, when I done that video 4 months ago, I didn't expect it to get to £3.56 within literally less than 4 months. However, it does. We're up nearly 4.60% the last day alone. But when you scroll back here, you see 7 days, we're actually down 5% over 7 days. 1 month, though, we're up 30%. 1 year, 267%. Okay, so again, a wonderful opportunity with this project, but do your own research, okay? So thanks, man. I just want to give an update. When you look into what they're doing with their blockchain, the partnerships, investments, with their DEX as well, all the projects jumping on, all the investments, I think this is a wonderful opportunity still with Ronin. So certainly keep it on your radar. It's going to be a fascinating year ahead, as I keep saying. So anyone need help? There's links below if you want to get it on Bitget or MEXC. Anyone want help, obviously just email me, info@cryptostrang.com, all my social media links below. Come and join us on the Telegram group. Appreciate everyone on there. Let's help each other to reach our goals for this year and early next year. I think it's a wonderful time, this bull run. And all stated, who knows what this bull run will be? Will this be the last bull run where we get the massive pumps, then the massive dumps? Or is crypto going to start stagnating a bit? Because you look at the market and go on here now at the top here, you can see the market is 2 trillion. That is incredible considering we're not actually in a full-on bull market. That is incredible market cap. So fascinating time said, I say. So let's stay together, let's help each other out. So thanks very much. We will chat again soon. Cheers now. Bye.